Jay Swiss, we are BET Facebook Live here with the Woman of the Week. Her album Control is dropping this Friday.
Yes.
Very anticipated. Fans have been waiting.
Thank you.
And so this week you just released a track list for it.
I did.
So we see, all the guest speakers, everything. Is there any one or two tracks you're most excited about, or are there surprises?
Most excited about. I don't know. I genuinely I've heard this album for a long time, so there's literally nothing that I can even consider a surprise for myself, or even think of a surprise for other people. Like, what would, I don't know. I feel like I've been gone so long, all of it might just seem like a surprise, or maybe it won't. I have no idea. I'm deeply concerned.
I heard something about there was an artist that's not on the track list that there's a little whisper of him or something. So who's that thing you were really excited about?
Pharrell. Pharrell. He's whispering. He's whispering on my favorite song on the album, so I'm excited.
And how did that come about?
I had an interview with him. I used this opportunity to play a song for him because he's so just gnarly and important, and if he fucks with anything I'm doing, it's just awesome. So I played it, he liked it, and he said, am I allowed to curse, by the way?
Oh, we're live. Try to keep it on the
Okay, I'll be live. I'll be no, but he's literally instantly gave me advice for it, what to do, add drums, do this, do that. He loved it, and I was just well, could you do this and that? And then he was just yeah, somebody alley-ooped me and was you should just ask him to do your drums. What? And then he did, and then he just put these little whispers in. He's just amazing. They just sprinkled. It sounds like sprinkles.
Okay.
You know how Pharrell just kind of sprinkles through the spot,
Skateboard P.
Exactly. It's smooth. It's subtle. It's a classic Pharrell subtle smooth.
Okay, cool. So I know a lot of people with the SEP and the ZEP thought this was going to be A.
Yeah.
So why Control?
I feel like A definitely exists in the world. Definitely, and I honestly couldn't put all my feels on Control anyway. I think there's still time for A. I think it's a long summer. I don't know.
So is that a surprise, a wink,
I don't know. I'm just saying A is never going anywhere. That's a part of me. It's part of the original trilogy, but Control was more so, I feel like the trilogy, those are EPs. I made those the night before I dropped them. I didn't have as much thought maybe put into it, or I just had a lot of fear, so I couldn't think. I was just what do people want me to do? What do people think of me? What do people expect of me? What if I was an artist, what would I do? Because I didn't consider myself an artist for real. So this is my first time kind of just accepting okay, you are a songwriter, you need to get better at songwriting. You need to write better songs, make music that you want to hear for yourself, make music that you'll be proud of, or you need to learn about song structure and just be open to learn. So that's what Control was. It was about losing control, relinquishing control, gaining control, taking control. There's no such thing as control. It's all, I don't know, it was a life concept. It just led me to it, kind of.
And it seems in seeing you talk about this album, just your career in general, there's a transparency and almost vulnerability that a lot of artists don't have. Is that something that's natural? How important is that to you?
I appreciate you saying that. I'm very shy naturally. I think I'm just awkward, and it just happens to be a time right now in the world where being awkward or just being who you are is kind of embraced, as long as you follow those steps. But I don't know. I think the honesty thing just came from being exhausted with creating barriers and filters for myself and for my own emotions, or running from my feelings, or I'm just tired. So it's a lot easier to just be yourself and magnify that, and you have to accept just what it is. And the things about me that bother me so much that I try to hide and change and move from everybody, it's just I can't. All you can do is magnify. So That's the goal.
So besides being a singer, I know you have a background studying marine biology, gymnastics, and poetry.
Okay.
What of those do you feel comfortable sharing a taste of with us?
Gymnastics is a small space. I am down. I feel like those are all things. How do you share these things? Well, my album is poetry. I will say that.
Okay.
But I could do a handstand. I just feel like I need a sweater of some sort. Look, there's a mysterious sweater floating to me right now.
Oh, we about to get this live.
I'm about to try.
It's live, people, so it's like we weren't sure if this was gonna happen, but she's gonna do it for us.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see if I can do a handstand in Giuseppe's.
I thought maybe you're gonna opt
I need
for
you to
poetry,
believe
but
in me.
You going for the handstand?
Poetry, that's even scarier. That's like spoken word at school. What? How? How? Okay, wait. Ah! There's no room whatsoever.
Take the mic off.
Sure. No, I don't need to. Why? I don't need to. I'm gonna go this way.
Yes, you got it. You need a round of applause. She really just did that. I can't even keep the handstand.
Are you okay? Did I kill myself?
So
Did I hurt myself? Okay, I'm okay.
we hope you appreciate that. One last thing, we have to wrap it up. But before
Okay.
we go, is there, as you compose yourself, is there any specific thing that you hope to accomplish through this album that you hope fans get from Control that making this gave to you and putting out gives to you?
Man, this gave me a gift of accepting life's variables. I think we think that there's like an achievable end goal where it's like, if I get all my shit together and and do it this way, I'll be happy because this is what happy looks like. This is what art or something complete looks like. And this was me exploring what it meant to completely remove any goals for myself to arrive and just learning, trying, failing, like just taking risks and accepting who I was and then trying to grow through those spaces, which sometimes leads to failure. It doesn't always lead to a fly result, like, which is why I'm nervous about my album because it's just like, I feel like my skin is like flipped inside out. But it's okay. I'm ready. I'll be fine.
Ready. The world is ready. This Friday, Control, coming out the album. A few singles out already. Thank you so much for SZA.
Thank you for having me.
For having us.
Thank you for letting me randomly flip in your corner office.
Thank you for being willing to do that. They were gonna try to have me do a handstand. I'm like, but you
got balance. You slim.
Well, you gotta teach me later. We'll work that out.
We'll sort it out.
Again, I'm Jay Swiss, BT Facebook Live, Control dropping on Friday. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for
Have a
having
good rest of
me.
the week.